Our Danielle Grossman with that report tonight, and she's live in Conroe with the latest. Danielle.
Guys, now a family moved here from New York City for a much better life. They wanted to give a better life to their children, but now they're second guessing that decision, saying the school district might be setting up their children to fail.
No one is going to fight for my kid the way I will.
Peggy Lynn's son, Logan, is 4.
You wouldn't look at him and say, hey, he's a kid on the spectrum. You would look at him and say, hey, you know what? He's a bad kid.
He's been receiving behavioral, cognitive, and speech therapy since he was 14 months old.
He's a bright little boy. That doesn't mean he doesn't need more support.
Support, Peggy Lynn says he's not getting from Conroe ISD. She completed all the necessary transfer paperwork and a new evaluation, thinking there wouldn't be an issue.
They came back and said to me, you know, we find he doesn't need OT. Nothing of what you're stating is affecting him in the classroom.
They did a whole reevaluation, and it was not done with fidelity at all.
Peggy Lynn says the ARD committee, or admissions review and dismissal board, did not take into consideration his past.
Here is the documentation from his program last year from the nurses.
And in order to get special education services at Conroe ISD, students from 3 through 21 must meet certain eligibility requirements. Requirements advocates say just don't make any sense.
And I think the school districts don't really know how to service them in a proper way.
Peggy Lynn was told by the committee her son could do 3 20-minute speech classes a week. She says this is simply not enough.
It makes me sad that I ripped my kids from their family, from their friends. I moved across the country, and he's not being set up for success.
Now, he has been approved to actually do an outside evaluation in addition to the one they already did. That will then determine if he could possibly get more services. There are tons of free services out there in the greater Houston area. Head to our website, click2houston.com. We also reached out to Conroe ISD for a comment and have yet to hear back. Live in Conroe, Danielle Grossman, KPRC 2 News.